Week 4. This week I have a lot of travel for comedy. Gotta go down like an hour to Corvallis. Gotta go 2 shows in Portland and Vancouver, and then a show back down in Eugene over the weekend. And then we have a long swim today, so just doing a little snack of like some peanut butter and honey and a banana. It's nothing crazy. Been eating a lot of food. I haven't really gained a lot of weight, which is a good sign, but I haven't lost weight, which is also good. And so, yeah, stoked for the week. We'll see what it gets to, but maybe I'll take you a little bit more behind the scenes on comedy as we touch on training throughout the week.
There's a ton of people at the gym. I don't think the swimming pool is going to be very friendly. I think there might be like a mom Zumba's class going on, so we'll see how it goes. Heading to Costco to get some protein bars and maybe some Christmas gifts. Mostly here for the pizza.
Today is an off day. Normally on an off day, I just do as little as possible and talk as little as I can, and then just make sure I can rehydrate and fuel and stretch and roll out. But yesterday I went to Costco, got some protein bars and some frozen fruits, but they had like a little ice tub that was like $150. But it just looks like kind of feels like we're doing the stage where it's just like kiddie pools that you put cold water into. So, but let's check in with the director. Since we haven't heard from the director in a while, what's on your mind?
What's your favorite Christmas movie?
Favorite Christmas movie? I like The Grinch. Grinch is just a normal. Actually, think about it this way. Do you think there's a Grinch cinematic universe? Do you think this Grinch just doesn't like Christmas? There's like another Grinch who doesn't like 4th of July or Halloween?
I've honestly never thought about that.
Because what does he do the rest of the year? It just seems like a
He's happy.
normal guy. Yeah. But that's what we do on our off days.
All right, downstairs on the bike again. Got a little carb electrolyte mix. I think it's about 40 minutes with like 20 reps of maybe 1.5 or 2 minutes at like zone 4 or 5, and then 90 seconds recovery at like zone 2. But I did bring a fan down, so open this window, cold air, it's like 40 degrees outside, to this fan, to me. Essentially, yeah, I was gonna try to beat the heat a little bit, but a lot of people say like you lose power, you get fatigued, which makes sense. So we're gonna do that, hop on the bike ride, and I gotta work on my set list for Don't Tell in Corvallis on Friday.
Did the swim today. Worst swim I've done so far. Just, that's like in your head, you know. I was watching way too many Instagram and YouTube videos on swimming form and just trying to do it all at once, and not good. But we got it done. Small victories. The last 400 felt super smooth. Just did it the way I wanted to. So now just kind of recovering. Got a run and a lift tomorrow. I'm watching this T100 series called Uncharted. This one's on Jan Fernando, I think. Fernando. These pros are crazy. Some of the numbers they put on there, absurd, man. But yeah, tomorrow's the run, and then that tomorrow night we'll go down to Corvallis for a Don't Tell comedy show.
Sold another pair of shoes to afford the Ironman. Today, yeah, we got a sprint workout at like maybe 3 or 4 minutes, holding zone 3, 4, and 5 with different 2-minute recoveries. So, like I said, not too worried about the run, but sold another pair of shoes to be able to pay for something else that's needed for an Ironman. On my way down to Corvallis for Don't Tell Comedy. Don't Tell is like, I guess, kind of like a similar new version of Comedy Central, and they have a different little town. So we have one in Portland, Corvallis, Eugene, Seattle, up down the West Coast. They're always a good show. Tonight's sold out. So Corvallis is about an hour and a half drive from here. So it's currently like 5:30. Got to trek down there, do about 15 minutes, trek back, and then get on the bike tomorrow for an hour and a half. At Don't Tell Corvallis. Check it out. back from Corvallis. It's roughly midnight, so show went good. Down tells are always a fun time. Nice little 15 minutes. Good car ride with some other comics. Yeah, just tired. Gonna get some rest and then wake up and hop on the bike. So try to get 8 hours of sleep, I guess, 8.5, or whenever I wake up, and then about an hour and a half, I think, on the bike. So we're gonna do that, and then I got 2 more shows tomorrow night also. Chipotle secured. I miss the days when you used to have the free hack to Chipotle where, like, you know, you try to add carbs into your training program to help fuel your body and not bonk, but like you used to not have to pay for double wrap burritos, which are inherently larger anyways, or you could do the burrito bowl with an extra side of soft tacos, and that was free. Now they charge for it, so you know it's not quite the same, but gotta get a quick lunch in, and then I'm gonna go right for this comedy show tonight, and then go do that. Comedy show 2 here in a brewery. The first one was packed. This one's so cold, but we're about to do it. It's a cool setup. Maybe get some footage from it, so let's have some fun before the run tomorrow. There you have it. Week 4 in the books. Did about 40 miles, so most mileage yet. Remember, this is a 48-week training plan, so super stoked with this week. Some highs, some lows, some learning experiences. Looking forward to the swim. There's some things that, you know, I got a little caught up in this week that I'm just looking forward to being smoother next week. The runs were fine. The bike, I think maybe the new year I'll look to get a bike fit. Now that I've sold a few pairs of shoes, should be able to afford that, just because those longer rides, I can feel just a tiny bit of discomfort that I think a bike fit would help out with. But overall, happy with the week. We also did a handful of comedy shows, which is a good way to break up the training plan. Morning tonight, go a little behind the scenes there. So looking forward to this next week and continuing the process of the Ironman training and just kind of accepting it for what it is. So see ya.